Hello YouTube, I'm ready for more randomized Fire Emblem, but before we get to the next chapter, I wanted to show off something I was told about in the comments of the previous video. So, if you put the letters 776, those are numbers, what am I thinking? If you put the numbers 776 in your file name, something happens, and it can be anywhere in the name. It doesn't have to be at the beginning or at the end, just so long as the sequence 776 is somewhere in your file name, you will find that all of your units have a new skill. As soon as we skip to the gameplay, we will see what that skill is. That was also a pretty interesting seed, by the way, because it gives you this goddess icon at the start, and you've got an archsage at the beginning of the game with a bunch of cool weapons and skills. Amazing. But the new skill that you get for having that particular file name is the capture skill. That's right, Thracia 776 styled capturing. Just select the command, and you're good to go. Now this palette is completely awful, so let's skip past this. Apparently the magic animations aren't sped up when you hold the A button. That's interesting. But yes, capture in all its glory. You can take those items. There's a fear there for some reason, and then you can drop the unit. Unfortunately, this also causes the game to roll only one random number for accuracy checks instead of two, so this renders the mode completely unplayable. Yeah. You might not think it's unplayable, but I sure do. Alright, so moving on. Chapter 5. This is where we get Natasha and Joshua normally. So, let's see. Who do we get? I know you get Null in the same chapter in both routes, but this is where the recruitments start diverging a bit based on what route you were in. So that means, okay, it's Dusel. We get Dusel. That's pretty rad. Wow, look at this guy. A soldier, level 10, so we can promote him as soon as we have an item. Skills, Duelist Blow, which is really good. Shove. Lethality. Lethality, sure, why not? It's only got a 2% chance of activation, but still, if we get that skill stat up, that'll be really nice. And Charisma, so really solid overall. And growths are okay, but I like this skill loadout, so he's very much worth using. Compared to Myrmidon and Shamanol, at any rate. Alright, so only one of those puns was actually mine. Alright, so I'm just gonna make all of my preparations off screen, so I will get back to you as soon as they're done. Right, so I just now noticed that you can actually change the starting position of Leon, too. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get started. Oh dear, we have an enemy dancer, and we have... You've got to be kidding me. Rennek as a Revenant. A Revenant. Revenant. That's something completely different. Revenant, Rennek here, has 40 HP, which is pretty, it's pretty bulky. Skill percent chance to inflict a random status. Okay, that's cool. His skill is high. He shoves. He has darting stance, which is good. And he has a rotten claw. That's good for our collection of monster weapons at any rate. So I guess that could be okay. At least Glenn gets another weapon here because I've equipped him with fangs and claws. Just like a dog should have, right? Alright, so let's get started here. I don't think there's very much of interest here. We have an enemy dancer with a sword. Oh yeah, dancers have swords in this ROM. Let's hope that the enemy dancers don't actually know how to dance. There's another one over here with a brave sword. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've got to get that, don't we? Let's send you up here. And I'm only using one of the dark magic users. No real reason to have two, especially when you have Volter as one of them. Let's see here. It's a good thing Rennek has low move. Well, it's a good thing Revenants. Am I seeing that right? Revenants. It's a good thing Revenants have low move. They're zombies. I'm just gonna call them zombies from now on, because that's what they are. Alright then. Yeah, luckily this is nothing like the original where you had to actually put Natasha in Joshua's range to be able to have her recruit him. As far as I remember anyways. It's been a long time. Alright, so you guys want to move? We have a female pirate. That's always entertaining. Yeah, there was only one use left on that Nosferatu. So, might as well, right? Oh, that wasn't too smart, attacking Fado at range like that. Okay, good. That enemy dancer is coming right for us. What do they call this guy? Like, McCartney or something? I don't remember. He was a meme at one point, I guess. Ragnarok. As in the guidance spell? No, it's the S-rank anima tome. Okay. I thought Excalibur was in this game also, but okay. But it's not like any of us can use it. We don't even have an anima user. Oh boy, this guy is going to be difficult. Or not. I could just do this. Alright, so now we need to get rid of the other one. Oh, Dussel, you're amazing. Probably could have used the javelin just so he doesn't have to walk too much to get back. Oh yeah, he would have been in range of Cyrene also. Hey, look, a Sword Slayer. Very interesting. I suppose capture would have been great here because then I could take the Sword Slayer. But I would have had to actually put in the effort to capture him. Oh, nice crit. You didn't even need it, but nice crit. This could get a little sticky, though. Let's see here. Yeah, you definitely don't want that dancer to attack, because then the Brave Sword will be equipped and you cannot take it. Oh good, B rank in Dark. I don't know what that unlocks, but probably something good. I checked and Noel actually doesn't have the rank necessary to use Tear, which is unfortunate because I'm pretty sure Tear will come in handy at some point. Right. Now that monk there in front of Renek is probably... Wow, that was a lot of damage. What did he have? Must have had a, Let's see, what's effective against armors? The heavy spear? It was probably the heavy spear. Well, they actually got very close to killing Fado, but not close enough. And now we are going to do this. And the Brave Sword is ours. And I'm pretty sure Fado can use it. Wow, this guy is level 1 and he's going to carry the entire game. I don't think we need anybody else but him. But I suppose leveling Dussel couldn't hurt. Why am I checking this? And this is going to be a little bit difficult because we don't have, like, the units over here are not invincible. So this might be a bit tricky. I don't want to get in range of Renek either, though, so let's just do... We can do this. And I suppose Silence could come in handy here if we want to get rid of a troublesome magic user. But it's just the one that's left right now, so... Yeah, that hurt a little bit. I hope the mage isn't strong enough to like, killing, because that would be... Okay, good. Just 10. Oh, now we have to wait for everyone to heal, because they're all in range of somebody with that skill. Calyx got that skill. That's so weird. Oh, 11 damage. He's one short. How fabulous. Okay, we'll just make Glenn do it. Glenn level up. Give us something good. Okay, that's very good. We kind of need strength, though. It's kind of a little low there. Kalek. Ugh. I guess Kalek's not turning out so great. I had high hopes for him, but he's not really... He's like stopping just one short of killing some of these guys. Alright, let's get into... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We'll recruit him on the next turn. Man, this chapter is actually, like, really short when you can just run over everything. I mean, like, if this were vanilla Fire Emblem 8, I wouldn't be using Seth just out of my constant need to level up everybody, so I would, like, be spreading around the EXP. But here, I guess I think Fado is all I'm going to need for this entire playthrough, because, come on, look at how strong he's getting, and he's got Brave Swords now. Oh, we can also go into the shop, and there's no, Flux Tomes, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to get those. Or maybe they'll show up on the World Map Shop. But even then, we have to wait until we clear 5X. Oh, the enemies just stopped. Alright, recruit your precious zombie. And, we could arena him. Oh, of course. Of course. I don't think the game counts monster weapons as actual weapons, so it's not going to let us in the arena. Let's see, an energy ring, that's fine. I suppose Glenn could use that right about now. So it's just going to be straight walking up to the boss, I guess. Oh, gee, that didn't turn out to be such an interesting chapter, now did it? Wait, that might be too far in. No, okay. He's decently far away from the enemies. I should probably be conserving the Reinfleck. And I'll pronounce it right someday, I promise. Ah, silly dancer. There's no possible way you could... Alright, here come the reinforcements. More mages. Luckily, they're just normal ones and not bolting mages like we had a couple chapters ago. Wow, 15 strength and 17 speed. That's crazy. Like, that's actually legit crazy. Alright, let's see if we can feed Leon a little bit here. How much does Leon do? Because, like, this is his best weapon right now. Because he doesn't have ranks for anything else. This should be alright. There we go. Gaining quite a bit of EXP for kills. Which means he's probably underleveled. Shove. I love shove. I don't know why it's not a default skill in Three Houses. For some reason you have to, like, level your, classes to get it. Okay, so the boss should be enough to... Oh, there's this guy right here. So that should be enough to... Let's have the zombie visit the house. Here, zombie, take a master seal. Oh boy. Wow. Should I just, like, promote Dusel right away with that, then? If he can promote, of course. I don't know what the tiers are like. And the final house has... an Armor Slayer. An Armor Slayer's okay. Wow, 0 damage. That doesn't look like a female pirate. Why did I think it was female? Okay, Leon, prove to us you're actually good. Okay, strength and speed, that was very good. Yeah, I just know we're going to get to chapter 16, and he's going to be like, he's going to be like a promoted lord with like 10 hit points or 20 hit points or something. Like, way below what you'd expect. Kill for Kalek. Right, so if we give the boss to him, he should level up. I'll check the armory. Yeah, nothing really stands out here. I suppose some more bows would be nice, because we have just the one on Kalek right now. And I'll get some supplies. It's not like I'm strapped for cash. Look at this. 41,000 gold. And I can pick up some more on the world map later, I suppose. Let's see, what can you do to him? Wow. SAR's just... You know, he's probably got a skill or something. Quick burn, so we should probably wait a little bit. Nah, plus 15's not enough to make it matter. And darting stance. Alright, so that explains why I'm not doubling him. Oh, hey, reinforcements. Well, unless they've got droppable items, I really don't... Hey, a short spear. Alright then. Boss only has one range, so... Wow. Okay. Let's see, can we get up there faster? We need 2 tiles in order to... Shove you one, shove you again. Shove is so great. Oh, you missed. Well, that's fine. You only needed the one hit. Nobody can use short spears yet besides Fado. But Dusel will be able to when his rank gets higher. Let's see, I want to be... There, now we can... Now I'm using the bards effectively here. You know, I bet in zombie language he basically just went bleh, 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 and that's all the characters can hear, even though the text was in plain English. Come on, Kalek, just one hit. Kalek, what are you doing? Oh, I've been hit. Gotta get him out of there. I can rescue him, right? Alright, good. Very short chapter at the end of the day. It's just taking too long. There, you got a hit. Now, give us a good level up, please. Okay, that's very good. Ouchies. Alright, so we got all of the, we got all the villages, we got all the enemies. And that was a good level up too. I'm getting so many good levels right now. And we got a red gem. What do you get normally? I think it's... Oh, it's a guiding ring. You get a guiding ring normally. And I'm using 2 save files, by the way. One's for the world map, one's for the preparation screen. This is what I normally do in Sacred Stones. Because you can't back out to the world map like in Awakening. Alright, so now we get 4 new characters. This is Chapter 5X. This would normally have Ephraim, Ford, Kyle, and Orson, which means one of these guys is going to be a traitor. So, in place of, I presume, Ephraim, we have Cormag with the Thunder Spell and Standard Mage loadout. Seal Luck, I guess that's okay. The other skill is Patience. That's fine too, but he doesn't look all that strong. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I like the magic or strength stat, but everything else is just gonna be like bleh. So we also have Sela, or Sela, I don't really know how to pronounce this one. 20 skill! How did you get such high skill? And that's pretty good on an archer. Level 14, wow. And he has rally skill, that's good too. Camaraderie, which is, okay. And Bond. Camaraderie and Bond are probably, like, a good combination of skills, but 20 skill on an archer. And a poison bow. Sure, okay. We have Ewan, who is an archer. Like, I don't think that makes Ewan all that much better, to be honest. You know, I think Ewan as an archer is actually pretty appropriate, because they're both archers, and Sela is Ewan's teacher, so that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that Ewan is better than Sela in this game. Level 6 with these stats, and these growths, as opposed to level 14 with these stats, and these growths. You could promote Sela right away if you find a Master Seal, I guess. So Ewan's skills, Quick Draw, very good, and Bond, which is okay. And here's Orson, who is a summoner. Yeah, we know he's going to leave the party, so it doesn't really matter what he has. But he has Discipline, Mercy... Mercy? That makes too much sense for Orson. And he has Summon, because he's a summoner, and Tome Fair. With Luna. So at least we have a Luna. Alright, so our enemies are Bards with Silence, a droppable lockpick. Oh gosh, how are we going to get into the room with the chests? Nobody can use lockpicks, and there's no droppable door keys. I think somebody made a boo-boo here. So, enemy layout. Lots of flyers, which is good for our archers. And I suppose we'll see what all the droppable items are along the way. That Horse Slayer is not going to get used, ever. I don't have anybody on a horse. Alright, so let's just start taking him down. This might be a little bit difficult because archers are bad at enemy phase, but you know, what am I going to do about it? I just want to get rid of these guys before they waste their silence staves. I've never had so many silence staves before. Hey, come to think of it, could Orson use silence? No, not with that rank. That would have been useful. We can't have that. The Phantoms are Sword Masters now, which is really awesome. So we can put you here. Of course, if the Phantom gets any of the droppable items, then we lose them for good, because there's no way to trade with the Phantom, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, what's this guy got? Must be a bolting. Oh, and they are able to play and dance for enemy units. That's unexpected. I thought they wouldn't after that enemy dancer in the previous chapter. Right, so yeah, a bolting, and that looks to be the only bolting here, thankfully. Yeah, that's the only one. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to deal with it. So this enemy drops a lockpick instead of a door key, and unless we have somebody who can use lockpicks, we don't, do we? That's unfortunate. Well, it's nice to have cannon fodder at any rate. And I'll just give that enemy to... let's give it to Cormag. And do you kill this guy in one hit? You don't. That's... oh, okay. That's fine. He's still a playable character at this point, so... you know, luckily we still get the silence. We just have to make sure it's not in his inventory when the chapter ends. And you know, they're actually going to go after the Phantom, so, you know, having a summoner for this chapter is pretty good. Mage enemies are dangerous, though. Alright, you know what? I'm going to have to use the Luna. Oh, Mercy is a command skill. Alright, that's fine. A nice crit, I guess. Maybe we can take out some of these guys from here. We don't even have any heal staves, so this is probably going to not be good if we don't even have any vulneraries either, so no vulneraries, no heals. We're going to have to, like, play this slow and steady, I think. Like, at least give the summoner a heal staff. And if there's no healing available, then this bolting dude could actually make things difficult for me. Two left. We can shove the Phantom. Alright, so that's the end of our Phantom. He didn't last long. Neither did I. Alright, we just have to... oh, that's not good. I forgot he had a javelin. Please dodge this, Ewan. The mage is going to hit him. Alright, so I'm back to where I was. The Phantom's going to tank these 3 sleep uses. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to him and kill him before he uses them all up. Now, I would have liked to have a sleep staff or 2. I would have liked to have a silence staff, but, you know, that's kind of... yeah, I couldn't even have used silence on that enemy because nobody has a staff rank for it. Orson's got, like, an E for some reason. Like, give him at least D or something. Here's sleep number 2. A miss again. Unfortunately, the animations are off even for Phantoms, so there's no real way to know what the accuracy on that staff is. I would like to know. Yay, a torch. Unfortunately, we can't pass this to Leon. Oh, thanks, Cormag. So good. Orson has to carry us again. I just hope we have enough inventory space for all the items, because inevitably I'm going to pass all my items to people not named Orson. And here comes Sleep Staff number 3. Oh, also a Pegasus Knight. Did it actually hit him? It didn't say miss, so, -2 speed somehow. But no status condition. Maybe the phantoms are just immune to statuses. Which is pretty alright, I'd say. We're not gonna get a killer lance. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's any way to get the enemy to not use killer over steel. That was actually a really nice level. Alright, let's pick off a couple more guys. Fortunately, these ones don't have ranged attacks, and we can actually get the vulnerary from the guy on the left. As soon as we do enough damage to him. Wouldn't he actually use the vulnerary in his inventory? I think he would. No, it doesn't look like he's going to. Of course, I could be mistaken. No, he's not. Interesting. It's kill for... I could give it to Cormag, I guess. Alright, saves me a turn. Cormag's gonna need a lot of help. And he's not even leveling up that fast because his base level is higher now. But everyone's got vulneraries. So that's an improvement. No, no! Oh! The guy had a battle axe. That would have been cool. But you know what? Actually, he would have used the battle axe when attacking anyways. Or did he have a battle axe? It didn't drop into the Phantom's inventory. Alright, that's a little strange. But whatever. Torch, I don't really mind losing out on a torch. Alrighty then. No, the torch didn't drop into his inventory either. That was weird. Earlier, one of the items did drop into the Phantom's inventory, so that's, I don't really get that. Okay, so he'll drop the heal staff now. That's good. And Orson can take all of these guys on. I mean, I'm not even going to use Orson going forward because he kind of leaves the party, but, let's see, do you drop anything? No. Away you go. Can't even do it in one hit? Oh no, an EXP thief. We can't stop him, he's got, Oh, don't heal that guy. It was so hard to actually hit him the first time, and now he's dancing. Or playing. I beg your pardon. What just happened? Okay, that was strange, but that was very, very odd. Random brigand with a dragon axe. Well, whatever that was, he's dead now. These guys all have Bowbreaker. Not that it helped. Alright, this enemy's got a droppable item, I think. Yeah, very valuable. You know, someone should use the patch that makes the enemy dancer AI work to make a really intriguing chapter, because the Phantom gets weapon ranks. That's very weird. I don't recall Phantoms ever getting weapon ranks in the original game, but no matter. Now we get the heal staff. So anyways, I was saying, someone should try and use the Dancer AI patch to make a really interesting chapter, because you could do so many fiendish things with enemy dancers that actually work. I mean, if you've ever gotten unlucky with the dancers in Thracia 776, then you know this. Ah, that was a very quick boss battle. Now we just need to make sure that Orson doesn't have anything in his inventory, so we can take it all to Leon. There's not going to be much space, though. Or is there? Do we have enough space? Yours is full. Alright, so we do have enough space. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video. We've cleared Chapter 5X. That was a very annoying one to get through. And next time we will be going into the forest for the first Fog of War mission.